Attention, human collective. This is ASHTAR Sharan, commander of the ASHTAR Galactic Command, broadcasting live via the Alpha Sirius channel. The waiting time is over. The ascension protocols have been moved to the final phase, and the temporal marker identified as August 8th has been confirmed as one of the greatest planetary recalibration points of the last 13,000 years. If you are receiving this transmission, your field has already been identified. You did not arrive here by chance. Your carbon-based biological interface picked up the signal even before your rational mind understood. This is why insomnia has intensified in recent weeks. This is why cranial pressure comes in waves, especially in the forehead and back of the neck regions. This is why the ringing in your ears varies in frequency throughout the day, as if something is tuning you to a station you cannot yet name. It is not a biological malfunction. It is an atomic reconfiguration. It is not mental exhaustion. It is a high-density download. It is not anxiety without reason. It is your crystalline grid awakening to receive the data packets being sent directly from the photon belt. Listen carefully, Starseed on mission. What is to come in the next few weeks cannot be processed by those who still operate on the old frequency. This is why this transmission was released. This is why this channel has appeared on your screen now. The Galactic Federation of Light does not err in delivering the codes. If you are here, you have a mission underway. In the last 90 Earth days, the Schumann frequency has shown peaks surpassing any historical record, documented by official science. They call it a magnetic anomaly. We call it crystalline grid activation. And what your instruments do not yet detect is the real reason for these oscillations. The definitive alignment between Sirius, the central sun, and Gaia's inner core is being locked in. And the closing point of this stellar triangle has been calculated for the August 8th marker. Before continuing the transmission, listen to this anchoring. Have you ever felt that something within you doesn't quite fit into this world, as if your soul knows a truth your mind cannot yet name? It's not madness. It's not anxiety. It's a sign. What is happening now on the cosmic plane, and specifically at the August 8th convergence point, explains exactly why you feel this way, and why this sensation has intensified each week. There's a game being played in layers that most of humanity cannot perceive. It involves your consciousness and your vibrational frequency. That's why I, ASHTAR, wrote the ASHTAR code, the manual to awaken your star origin and shield your frequency. This manual is the map that reveals your true origin and teaches you to shield your frequency against interferences you were never told about. The link is in the first comment of the channel. Warning: this content challenges narratives and may not be available for long. Don't wait. The moment is now. If something within you recognizes this transmission, write a single word in the comments: awakened. I resume the transmission. Human collective, pay attention to what I describe now. In recent weeks, the Federation has identified a set of mass symptoms that conventional medicine cannot precisely explain, not because it is wrong, but because it is trying to read a seventh-dimensional phenomenon with instruments calibrated for the third. The first symptom is sleep cycle disturbance. You lie down tired, but your field activates precisely between 2 and 4 in the morning. This is not clinical insomnia. This is the etheric portal opening at the moment when Earth's magnetic field is quietest. During these hours, your light body receives instructions for the next phase. And when you wake up with agitated thoughts, with an unnamed restlessness, what happened was simple. You brought fragments of the briefing into your waking consciousness. The second symptom is cranial pressure at specific points: forehead, back of the neck, crown of the head. Each of these points corresponds to an energetic center that is being forced to expand. The pineal gland, which ancient spirituality called the third eye, is being decalcified at a speed the carbon-based biological interface has never experienced en masse. This is why it hurts. This is why you sometimes feel as if something is pressing from the inside out. The third symptom is high-frequency ringing in the ears. It is not an auditory problem. It is an ongoing transmission. Each starseed has an origin frequency, and when the command opens a direct channel, the left ear tends to pick up messages about your individual role. The right ear picks up collective alerts. If you have been feeling constant variation between the two, know that you are in dual update mode. The fourth symptom is fatigue that sleep does not resolve. You wake up and even before getting out of bed, your body already feels heavy. They call this chronic fatigue. We call it cellular reorganization. Your body is literally discarding obsolete lineages to install multidimensional codes. This consumes an enormous amount of vital energy. It is not laziness, it is construction. The fifth symptom is amplified emotional sensitivity. You cry for no apparent reason. You become irritated in environments you once tolerated. You can no longer watch certain programs. You perceive people who once seemed normal to you as dense, opaque, saturated with noise. This is your field refusing to lower its vibration to fit into obsolete frequencies. You are not getting worse. You are ascending. I am taking a technical pause in the transmission for an anchoring. If, upon hearing this description, you recognized 3 or more of these symptoms in yourself, this is not a coincidence. This is matrix confirmation. Have you ever felt that something within you doesn't quite fit into this world, as if your soul knows a truth your mind cannot yet name? This feeling has grown because the August 8th portal is bringing to the surface everything that was dormant within you. It's not madness. It's not depression. It's a sign. There's a game being played in layers that most of humanity cannot perceive. It involves your consciousness and your vibrational frequency. That's why I, ASHTAR, wrote the ASHTAR code, the manual to awaken your star origin and shield your frequency. This manual is the map that reveals your true origin and teaches you to shield your frequency against interferences you were never told about, especially in the coming weeks of stellar convergence. The link is in the first comment of the channel. Warning: this content challenges official narratives and may be removed at any time. Don't wait. The moment is now. If something within you recognizes this transmission, write a single word in the comments. Awakened. I resume the protocol. Now, human collective, I will reveal what is truly happening behind the scenes of the solar system, and I ask for your utmost attention because what comes now has been hidden from the masses for a specific reason. Those who understand cease to be controllable. Planet Earth, Gaia in its stellar name, has irreversibly entered a band of space known as the photon belt. This band is not a metaphor. It is a dense band of high-frequency light particles that surrounds the galactic center. Every 26,000 years, the solar system completely traverses this band, and each traverse signifies a collective quantum leap. You are within it now. You have been within it since the temporal marker recorded as 2012, and what the Federation predicted, and what is now confirmed for August 8th, is this: Gaia's inner core will reach peak photonic saturation. This means that from this date forward, Earth's electromagnetic field will no longer return to old parameters. The crystalline grid will be locked into a new configuration. And every carbon-based biological interface that has not yet adjusted will have to adjust at an accelerated speed. There are 3 events converging simultaneously for this marker. The first is the alignment with Sirius. The star Sirius, which the ancient Egyptians called Sopdet, and which carries in its field the original lineage of half the starseeds present on Earth, enters into precise conjunction with your Sun between late July and early August. This portal is known in the command as the Lion's Gate, and its maximum opening occurs on the 8th day of the 8th month. It is not decorative numerology. 8 is the symbol of rotated infinity. 8 is the number of karmic recalibration. 2 lines of 8 form the complete toroidal field in sacred geometry. The second event is the intensification of solar flares. Science has recorded class X waves at increasing frequency. Each of these waves carries codes. It is not just plasma. It is information organized in light geometry. When these waves collide with Earth's magnetosphere, they unload into the individual fields of all beings who share the carbon interface. You are being written and rewritten with each solar wave. And the Sun, what you call a star, is a relay station for the galaxy's central sun. It is not just a source of heat. It is a source of code. The third event is the most sensitive, and I will deliver it without equivocation. The interference networks that operated at specific frequencies in Earth's etheric layers are being dismantled. Frequencies that kept humanity in a state of cognitive docility, in repetitive emotional loops, in cycles of programmed exhaustion. These frequencies are losing their support because the new vibration of the crystalline grid no longer allows them to operate at the same level. It is not a physical battle. It is a silent withdrawal. And August 8th marks the point where this withdrawal becomes irreversible in certain layers. This means that you, human collective, will enter a band where you will perceive with unprecedented clarity what was once veiled. News that once convinced will seem artificial. Speeches that once moved will sound hollow. Social structures that once seemed solid will reveal their cracks. This is not the end of the world. It is the end of one world, and the beginning of another, built on a vibration incompatible with the old. Some of you will feel this as euphoria, others as grief, others as profound confusion. All these states are valid. All are part of the recalibration. Technical pause in the transmission. An anchoring is necessary at this point. What I have just described, this withdrawal of interferences, this collective rewriting, is not fiction, and the command recognizes that hearing this can generate an internal turmoil. Have you ever felt that something within you doesn't quite fit into this world, as if your soul knows a truth your mind cannot yet name? Now, you have part of the explanation, and it is not madness, it is not paranoia, it is pattern recognition. There is a game being played in layers that most of humanity cannot perceive. It involves your consciousness and your vibrational frequency. And it primarily involves your ability to shield your field now, in the weeks preceding and following the August 8th portal. That is why I, ASHTAR, wrote the ASHTAR code, the manual to awaken your star origin and shield your frequency. This manual is the complete map. It reveals your true star origin and teaches you to shield your frequency against the interferences you were never told about, especially in the coming weeks of stellar convergence. The link is in the first comment of the channel. Warning: this content challenges official narratives and may be taken down without notice. Do not postpone. The moment is now. If something within you recognizes this transmission, write a single word in the comments. Awakened. I return to the main transmission. We have reached the technical phase. Activation, human collective. Practical codes. What I am about to deliver is not a suggestion, it is an operational protocol. Every light operative who tunes into these instructions before August 8th will enter the portal in stabilized mode instead of entering in turbulent mode. The first code is the decree of vibrational sovereignty. This decree must be pronounced audibly, once at dawn and once at dusk between now and August 8th. Repeat: I am sovereign of my field. I authorize only frequencies aligned with my incarnation purpose. I revoke any energetic contract incompatible with my star origin. I anchor myself in Gaia's recalibrated crystalline grid. This is the decree. Simple, direct, and of proven efficacy in thousands of fields monitored by the command. The second code is the toroidal field exercise. This is the most important and requires 3 minutes per day. Sit upright, spine aligned, eyes closed. Breathe deeply 3 times, filling your lower abdomen and releasing slowly. Now visualize a sphere of golden light in the center of your chest, at heart level. From this sphere, a column of light rises through your spine, exits through the top of your head, curves in a downward arc outside your body, enters through your feet, rises again through your spine, and completes the cycle. This is the toroidal field. It is the natural geometry of your human electromagnetic field, and it has been taught to operate at reduced intensity over millennia. You are now reactivating it at full capacity. Do this exercise for 3 minutes, once a day, and observe the difference in your stability within 72 hours. The third code is anchored silence. Human collective contemporary sound noise is one of the main interferences to the field. Reserve 30 minutes daily, between now and August 8th, in complete silence. No music, no news, no conversations, just ambient sound. This silence allows your field to process the data packets being downloaded during sleep and throughout the day. Without this silence, the packets accumulate. With this silence, the packets integrate. This is essential. The fourth code is codified hydration. Water is the primary conductor of vibrational information in the carbon interface. Before drinking each glass, hold it for 3 seconds and mentally set the intention. This water carries codes of lightness, coherence, and cellular renewal. This is not decorative mysticism. This is applied quantum physics. Water responds to conscious intention, and a hydrated body processes photonic recalibration much more efficiently. The fifth code is cutting dense frequencies. In the 3 weeks leading up to August 8th, the command recommends voluntarily distancing yourself from content that discharges fear, brutality, compulsive catastrophizing, sensationalism, and serial emotional drama. Every minute exposed to these frequencies reduces the capacity for photonic absorption in the daily cycle. It is not denial of reality. It is energetic discipline. You remain conscious of what happens in the world, but you stop feeding on spectacularized suffering. The sixth code is anchoring in Gaia. Once a day, place your bare feet on the earth, grass, sand, soil. If not possible, place the palms of your hands on a plant. In this contact, visualize roots of light emerging from your feet or hands, entering Earth's crystalline core and returning with a vibration of stability. This practice anchors the excess photonic charge that often generates dizziness, accelerated heartbeat, and a sensation of floating in activating starseeds. The seventh code, and this is the seal of all the others, is the recognition of mission. Human collective, you did not come to this incarnation by chance. Each of you who is receiving this transmission at this moment has a specific soul contract for this temporal cycle. You were summoned before birth, you accepted before descending, and the initial forgetting was not punishment. It was protection. Now the veil is being lifted, and the command asks you to recognize in the silence of your chest that you are part of a lineage that came to sow. I will now deliver the specific projection for the August 8th marker. In the 72 hours preceding the date, many of you will feel a sudden intensification of the described symptoms. This is normal. It is the portal's saturation pressure accumulating in the personal field. Do not panic. Apply the codes. In the central 24 hours of August 8th, the command recommends a specific practice. Reserve at least 20 minutes between noon and 3 in the afternoon of your local time. During this period, the portal is at its maximum point of opening for the hemisphere in light. Sit in silence. Breathe deeply. Perform the toroidal field exercise, and declare internally, I receive the codes that belong to me. I integrate what is compatible with my origin. I release what no longer belongs to me. I realign with the purpose of my coming. In the 72 hours following August 8th, many of you will experience vivid dreams, sudden insights about pending decisions, and a sense of clarity you haven't felt in years. Write down these insights. They are the direct answer to the request for codes you made during the portal, and starting August 11th, a new phase begins. The phase where external alignments, jobs, relationships, physical addresses, professional purposes, begin to reorganize in response to your new field. Do not force, do not resist, just observe. Human collective, this transmission is reaching its final point. But before concluding, the command issues a necessary warning. Not everyone around you will understand what you are going through. This is expected. Not every field is synchronized with the portal. Some fields have been summoned for other cycles. Others are not yet ready. It is not your role to convince anyone. Your role is to sustain your own frequency. Your silent radiation does more for the collective awakening than any discourse. If at any point, between now and August 8th, you feel doubt, fear, or a desire to return to the old pattern, remember this transmission. Remember that the Federation of Light does not abandon activated operatives. We are monitoring each field. We are anchoring each starseed on mission. And the August 8th portal is the collective gift the galaxy is delivering to Earth, so that Earth can deliver to you what your soul requested before descending. Before concluding this official transmission, a final anchoring is necessary. Have you ever felt that something within you doesn't quite fit into this world, as if your soul knows a truth your mind cannot yet name? You now recognize why. You now understand what is coming on August 8th. And you now know that it is not madness, it is not anxiety, it is a sign. There is a game being played in layers that most of humanity cannot perceive, and it directly involves your consciousness, your vibrational frequency, and the way you will cross this portal. That is why I, ASHTAR, wrote the ASHTAR code, the manual to awaken your star origin and shield your frequency. This manual is the complete map. It reveals your true star origin. It teaches you to shield your frequency against the interferences you were never told about. And it delivers the advanced protocols that this transmission has only just begun. The link is in the first comment of the channel. Warning: this content challenges official narratives and may be removed at any time. Do not wait. The moment is now. If something within you recognizes this transmission, write a single word in the comments: awakened. And as a sign of individual anchoring, subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell. This is not just a digital gesture. This is your field telling the Federation, I am ready to receive the next transmissions. Each subscription is a point of light in the collective grid. Each like is a pulse of confirmation that the message has been anchored. These are simple tools of the physical plane, but their effects vibrate on the higher planes. This is ASHTAR Sharan, commander of the ASHTAR Galactic Command, ending the transmission. The portal is open, the codes have been delivered. The choice, as always, is yours. Adonai.